Welcome back to Wisdom in Motion. I am Takesha Bromell, and I really am excited that you're back here again this week. For a long time now, my prayer has been simple, not for success, not for outcomes, not even for clarity, although I have prayed a lot of those prayers as well, but for wisdom, and specifically the manifold wisdom of God. When I say that, I'm not talking about intelligence or strategy or having the right answer at the right time. I'm talking about a kind of wisdom that meets you where you are in layers, in seasons, in moments you didn't plan for. Wisdom that doesn't rush you, but doesn't leave you stuck either. Wisdom that knows when to move and when it's time to just wait it out, right? And I want to be clear about something. This isn't about manifesting outcomes, and it's not about forcing alignment, and it is not about speaking things into existence apart from God. This is about co laboring, about walking with God as He presents opportunities He's already prepared, and having the wisdom to recognize which ones are yours to take and which ones are not. What I've learned is that the wisdom of God doesn't always come as a loud instruction. Sometimes it shows up as restraint, as hesitation, as a quiet not yet. Sometimes it shows up as peace and when the decision is hard. And sometimes it shows up as a very practical insight that changes how you move forward. That kind of wisdom is not one dimensional, it is manifold, the manifold wisdom of God. The manifold wisdom touches everything: how you choose paths, not just opportunities, how you steward people, not just profit, how you build, not just grow. It shapes your character before it shapes your outcomes, and it keeps integrity at the center of leadership, even when speed, pressure, and expectation are pulling from every direction. Leaders don't just need vision, they need wisdom. Because vision without wisdom can become ambition, and ambition without wisdom eventually costs something you didn't intend to pay. I've learned that wisdom is what allows you to grow without losing yourself, to succeed without sacrificing alignment. The more I've prayed for wisdom, the more aware I've become, aware of what's leading me, aware of when pressure is speaking louder than peace, aware of when speed is replacing discernment. Wisdom sharpens awareness, and awareness changes everything, right? If you're a leader who wants to walk with integrity, with character, and with alignment, this kind of wisdom, it really matters. Not just for what you build, but for who you become along the way. This is so good. Okay, so for me, wisdom is no longer optional. It is foundational. That came from the first video that you heard from me last week. And everything you'll see here, every conversation, every reflection, every pause comes from that prayer for the manifold wisdom of God to lead my life and my leadership. In the next conversation, I want to slow this down a bit and sit with what that wisdom actually looks like in practice. This is Takesha Bromell with Wisdom in Motion. I will see you next time. Bye.